Okay, we are now recording.
Alrighty, and what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Fluff Podcast. So what we're thinking is Monday is gonna be the day to record the podcast. It works out great for all of us, so I think that's gonna be the way to go. Alrighty, and of course, as always, we have the Fluff, the Bert,
and the guy that you still haven't picked the name out for. Come on, guys, you're slacking.
Come on, why y'all slacking? You know?
Anyway.
We caught you sleeping, bro. Come on,
Right.
wake up, do something.
Like,
Anyway, today's topic is worst experiences. So
who wants to start this off?
We can start with Bert.
Oh, what the? You're gonna put me on the spot like
Hey,
that.
you said, I already
one
have
at
one.
a time, though.
Okay.
One at a time.
That's fair. Like, we'll go around the room, we'll all share one, then we'll do it
Yeah,
again.
we're gonna go with that one. Bert, and then the unknown man, and then we're gonna continue going around.
Me and my monkey.
No.
Alright.
Okay.
First one. Go.
So, my first one is gonna be a time that I was in gym, and actually, you were there for this one. You probably remember this. So, this idiot short kid at our school, he's a little shrimp. Nobody really likes him.
No.
Anyway,
He hates all of us.
yeah, he really does because of so many names and all that.
I'm gonna add
Yeah.
something to when you're done with this.
Okay. But yeah, so anyway, we were playing netball. I think it was we were playing netball in gym, and somebody kicks a really far one, and Fluff, one of our other buddies, and I all go for it. And this idiot kid is screaming, "Catch it! Catch it! Catch it! You idiot!" So eventually, I think you catch it and you throw it at him, and he can't even catch it. I'm like, "Bro, why you?" And I'm like, "Bro, why you talking? You can't even catch it." Well, he bombs it back into the field, storms up to me and slaps me across the face. And I was like, "Oh!" I was so ready to punch him. And then Ramon saw it. I was like, and he was like, she was like, "Dylan, go to the office now." And then a few seconds later, she goes, "Why don't you head down there too, so you can tell your side of the story?" I was like, "All right." So I head down there. Well, come to find out, he lied to the counselors and tried saying I called him the N-word. I was like, "Bro, I've got two first-hand accounts. I did not call you the N-word."
I was like, did they buy it?
No, they didn't. But, and so I told my side of the story, which obviously y'all just heard. And that
Yours is actually believable.
I know.
His is not.
And needless to say, the kid got suspended for 3 days because of that.
Oh, that's the time he got suspended?
Yeah, that's because of that.
Alright,
Okay, so I was gonna add on to that. So when he was when that smack was when you were talking about that smack, he was a good 10 feet away. If you guys know what Sid the Science Kid and that run is, his exact run is Sid the Science Kid.
Alright, my turn.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. This one is actually probably gonna be another gym one.
Nice voice crack there, Chief.
Oh, shut up.
I got a gym one too.
So this is either 4th or 5th grade. I can't remember. Honestly, when I had my elementary school, it was actually a pretty cool school. They had a lot of fun games that we actually played instead of the boring bit that we have to do today. Anyway, they usually create like these humongous jungle gym obstacle courses, but this time they decided to have one of those gigantic inflatable balls slam against the wall to keep people from going from one tunnel to another. But I got really unlucky, and I was right in the middle of it when they were throwing it, and I gets plowed straight to the freaking brick wall with that ball.
It's the final brain cell.
Oh my god. My skull. Oh my god.
Don't copyright me.
Yeah, I was like, I actually went straight to I like sat down for like a good 5 minutes after that because I'm like, ugh. It was like, most of my body, I mean, I could live with it, but the blow to the head really did it. That did it.
It's the final brain cell.
Okay. So I'm gonna add another one. So if you guys heard the Distractor podcast,
Distractable is a good fun.
so when Markiplier was at the I think it was the Korean spa or something like that, and the scene where it's just wham, wham, anything that I'm known for, just gone.
Yeah.
You have been deleted.
Ever since me and Flu freaking saw that video, we were repeating it for weeks, and we still repeat it to this day because it's too freaking funny to forget.
And I have no idea what they're talking about.
Okay, we'll show you it one time.
We'll show you at
these
some
days.
point.
Yeah. During the like Wednesday,
At Max's.
The boys.
The boys.
that or study hall. Show it to her.
Yeah. Okay.
Your turn.
So mine's in gym. It's not really the worst, but it's just
I love how we all think that gym has like the worst experiences
just-
ever.
My next one is also gym one.
one thing. Okay. So for mine, it's not bad. It's just something that was interesting and probably unlucky.
Mhm.
So I was playing floor hockey. So I was playing floor hockey
Oh
today
no!
because my teacher plays floor hockey. So I was playing floor hockey today, and I'm defense. So
Did you get any pucks to the face or
I'm
something?
going. Actually, when I was goalie, I almost got a ball to the face. It was literally about 2 inches away from my face. But otherwise,
Anyway, moving on.
yeah. Otherwise, literally 3 times in less than 10 seconds, I got hit in the same place by the ball. 2 different people. One person hit me twice because he failed twice,
Miserably.
and then it passed to a person behind him, and they tried to hit it. Nope, it hit me again. And I just deflected all of them. I'm just like, bro, if they would have got at least one
off
of
your
them.
freaking body.
Yeah, it literally bounced off my knees.
I'm taking body
Your,
shots.
your knees. I was like, your knees or your shins? Let's get that straight, because your shin.
It's in between.
Yeah, it's like your shins here and your knees here, so like
It-
right here.
Yeah, about
so like your lower knee.
my
Lower knee, got
upper
it.
my lower knee, upper shin.
Uh-huh.
So if I had to guess, it's probably like close to the joint, like right here.
Yeah, and that's what I thought.
Yeah, I
Ah.
got hit 3 times when they were trying to get it through,
In the
and it's
exact
just in the
same
exact
spot.
same spot.
The pain, bro. The pain.
This is why they need like freaking leg guards in that.
It
'cause
didn't
it's
hurt too bad, but it was just like
it is when they break the rules of taking it above the waist.
Okay.
breaking my
Wham, wham.
That would have
I think the worst thing that's ever happened to me in floor hockey is getting tripped up by a stick. That was thrown.
Okay, so
Okay.
one thing about a stick. Okay, so
Ooh,
I was
yeah,
still,
so you put a
it was
stick.
my first day playing. It was my first day playing floor hockey. I was on Friday, and I was really into defense. So I was like really
was
really
getting
on
in
it. I was really on it, and I literally launched somebody's stick across the gym the long ways.
Nope.
Literally just
No,
Go
I
ahead.
just like dang.
Like
Bro
that.
got de-stitched.
You kicked it or you just like you hit
No,
the stick with
I
another
hit
stick.
my stick hit their stick and it launched.
That'll do it.
Your
Alright,
stick flies.
your turn.
Okay.
It almost hit somebody though.
Okay, so my next gym story is about the time we were playing two-hand touch football, and I had the ball. I was going to run it, and all of a sudden, this chick that plays hockey, her name is Josie Lumens, body checks me and sends me flying across the floor. I don't know if you were in this gym class or not. I don't know. It hurt like a mofo. Like my back was killing me. Like I woke up the next morning, stood up. I was like, oh. I leaned back. My back cracked so loud. I was like, oh my god. It felt fantastic
This man pulled a freaking Mar from Home Alone 2.
yeah.
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 It was that bad.
It was because I literally landed on my back. Like there was no butt side. It was like straight on the back. I was like,
Dude.
Okay, so I have a story similar to that. And what makes it even funnier? I was playing kickball, so I had a similar story.
Hey, this man likes kicking
So
balls.
this was the 1 year. Sorry, I was like, yeah, my 6th grade year. The one time I went to the Beaver Dam Middle School. Oh my god. So besides besides my actual story, it's 3 stories. You know how much fun it was freaking going through that school?
So like
Up, down, up,
3 storybooks.
like
no.
3,
No,
like
3
3
levels.
floors.
3. I know.
3 floors.
I'm just joking.
Oh, he's giving you some shit.
Anyway,
I'm
this
giving
was
it.
during gym class, of course. We might as well just rename this our terrible gym stories because we got so many. Anyway, so we were playing kickball, and this guy launched it high, and he didn't launch it very far, so it was direct on target for me. And so some idiot, he just elbows me from out of the way into the floor.
Hey,
I was like,
there's the floor.
holy shit. I was like, oh.
Elbow.
And to make things even worse, I would have caught that ball. He never caught the ball. So that makes it even worse. He never caught the ball. And I could have easily caught that ball. But no. Bam. To the floor with you. Dang. Heavens forbids, I never liked that school. I wish it burned down. I hope it, not with people in it, but like during when people are out of school. I hope it burns to the ground.
So homecoming weekend. Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
Homecoming prank.
Okay, no.
Nah,
That's
no.
not a prank. That's arson. Jesus.
Okay, so
Anyway.
my story goes back
Not arson
to
if you don't get caught.
Hush. Okay, so my story goes back to Rock River Intermediate School.
Awesome. Another gym.
Go back to I
Is it
think
another gym?
3rd or 4th grade.
Is it another gym one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so this is summer school. Summer school,
Oh, no,
and
that's even
I
worse.
picked up basketball for summer school thing.
No.
And my little stupid ass.
Your little stupid ass.
We're playing lightning because why not? If you guys know what lightning is.
Oh yeah.
But,
Love
I
lightning.
didn't know what lightning was until 6th grade.
yeah. Okay. So I was grabbing my ball, and I hit it. I hit it in. So it was just It was literally dead on middle. So I hit it in the hoop. It was just dead on. Just
Wait, you hit a basketball or you throw a basketball?
I hit. Okay. So I got the basketball in the hoop and it fell straight down the middle.
Uh-huh.
My luck, right? Yeah. Okay. So I went to go grab it. Here comes another ball. Goes in the fucking hoop and just dunk.
Right on your head.
I think we've all had one of those happen. Like, let's be honest.
I've been hit with a basketball. Thankfully, never in the head.
All it is was just right in the
Oh.
head. I'm just like, dang.
I think I
I'm
think I
surprised
know
you
what
didn't get
something
knocked
next.
the F out with that
No,
ball.
I cried for like a minute, and then I got back, and then started doing the shit. I got mad at the dude, but I couldn't.
I mean, no kidding. I think anybody would be. It hurts like a bitch.
it did. I could feel my neck just
Ah,
go back
you
down.
felt your neck compress under the weight.
it like felt weird, but it like I hurt.
Anyway,
Okay.
alright.
Okay.
You done?
Okay.
Motor.
So my next story is also a lightning story.
Oh no.
So anyway, I had thrown the ball. I made it in the hoop and it had to like still some rotation going on. So it bounced back and it bounced back toward me. So I put my hand up to try to catch it, and it lands directly on my middle finger. Jams it. It's stuck. I go to put my fingers down. The rest of them go down. That one stays up. It's like. So I go to the
Nurse.
I go to the lunch supervisor and I'm like, hey, or the recess supervisor. I'm like, hey, my finger's stuck. I can't put it down. I'm gonna go to the nurse. She's like, all right, go. So I went to the nurse. She gives me an ice pack, and like about an hour later, I still can't put it down, but it doesn't hurt no more. So I'm like, I'm gonna just try to pull it.
And that actually worked.
I pull it. It worked, but it hurt like a bitch. I mean, like, you can
Well,
hear
no
that.
kidding, with all the swelling that there must have been.
Dude, you could have heard that snap from 2 classrooms away. Not even kidding. It sounded like I just like snapped my bone in my
It
finger.
was like, okay, the snap or the scream. Let's get that straight.
There was no pain. I felt relief
It just-
once it popped it, but the pop was just so ridiculously loud. It was like,
I got a story about something popping and you jamming
was like,
something.
oh, let's
but
pop
I'm
it.
gonna
It's
do it
my
after.
turn.
I'm gonna do it after the mystery man.
Oh, okay.
Mystery Man.
I will not be called that, and someone else will have to think of a name for me, because that is ridiculous.
Somebody
Okay.
put that in the comments.
Yeah.
First one who does that, we're going with that. So
Yep.
somebody do it.
First one who
Somebody did
writes
it.
down a name will start.
Please
will-
pick a good name, please.
I like the Mystery Man. Somebody put down Mystery Man.
Alright, anyway, let me think. Oh yeah. So this comes back to another gym story with that whole obstacle course that I mentioned. This one was Halloween themed. So, and and to make things worse, I have severe arachnophobia. I hate spiders. I want to squish any spider I can see into the dirt. And so that would. No, if I had it my way, I would get like a freaking lighter and like one of those like toilet, one of those bathroom
Great.
like what do you call those?
Like a cologne.
Windows.
No, like
window
the thing
cleaner.
you put in the bathrooms when you take a dump.
Poopery.
Something, no, that's a specific
Toilet
brand
paper.
of toilet spray. There we go.
Toilet
spray.
Oh, close enough.
I just take that and I just spray every spider I see. Anyway, so I get to the beginning of the goddamn course, and there's like one, and it's a metal frame, a freaking rope net all the way from there to the end, and then you climb down to something else. And right hanging underneath that, I see this. It's plastic, for the love of God, but it's this big freaking tarantula, and I was like, oh, because I didn't see it. I didn't know it was there. So I scared the ever living daylights out of me. And to rub salt in this wound, one of the teachers like, okay, we're gonna overcome your fear, and he starts dragging me over the spider, and I start running. And I start running over that goddamn net.
You start running over that.
And this isn't
goddamn
where my
net.
frustration ends with this freaking obstacle course. Because apparently they had like a bunch of like these blue foam mats that we all know. They built an entire cave out of them.
Oh
And
yes.
it's pitch dark. It's pitch dark, you can't see a thing. But you can imagine what was hanging inside that cave.
Spiders.
It was 1 or 2, I can't remember what it was, but it's
It
not
was
good.
5.
I never went in that cave once. Ever. Because I was too freaking scared to do it. In fact, I don't even think I ever went over that rope net again because I wasn't going to climb back down that way we came. Anyway, moving on to someone else about popping.
You know, if I was there, I definitely would have called you a pussy. Hey,
Okay.
Fat pussy.
Hey,
I'm a severe arachnophobe.
he was a child.
That don't matter.
Back in my.
Of course, back then, I really,
It's worse. It was worse then than it is now, but I still hate spiders to this day.
Okay. Let's continue.
Yes, like moving
So-
on.
About popping. I think you guys know. I told you guys already about this.
About which one? Yeah.
Homecoming dance.
Yep, you're
That- I'll
me.
say-
I don't
yep.
think you ever told me about
Okay.
this.
Well, I'm gonna start from
from the beginning.
partial. So, we're okay. So
are we gonna start with the dumb idea that we decided to come up with, or when
we're
we
gonna start
actually
with the church.
Oh yeah, that's our dumb idea.
Oh, no.
Okay.
That's our
so-
dumb idea.
So we go down to the church about halfway across town. Halfway across town.
Yeah.
Because why not?
First Reformed,
And-
I believe that one's First
Yeah,
Reformed.
First Reformed.
Yeah.
Um,
First Reformed. If y'all know that one, then you know it's got an epic hill.
No,
Epic parking lot
didn't.
hill.
Yeah,
But yeah,
epic parking
so-
lot hill at that.
So I brought
yeah, we did.
two two skateboards.
Yeah, we had brought 2 skateboards and a longboard.
I brought
did
2
it.
skateboards.
And a
then there's
longboard.
2 other more. 2, I think.
2
Yeah.
other skateboards and a
Yeah.
longboard.
Yep. And so
We had like 5 boards in the back of my trunk.
So
In
we
the
were
trunk
just
of my car.
chilling, going down this hill, not standing up or anything because we're wimpy shits. So we sat down and just right down the hill. But then I was like, why the hell not? Let me try to do a kick flip, which you used to be able to do. And I had
Okay.
phone in hand.
You never do that on a hill.
Okay.
You know
So
that.
no, I was on top of the hill. I was at
Oh,
a decent bit of the top of the hill. I make sure they had.
Wait,
some-
you were trying to do a kickflip? I thought you were actually trying to stand up and go down the hill.
No. So I felt like, because I used to be able to. So I had my phone in hand, like, I trust myself. I try. My phone.
gone.
It just straight out into the atmosphere. Atmospheric pressure just gone.
Gone.
So
hand slipped.
yep, my entire body slipped. So
I know.
I landed, and my phone just flew out, and and then I landed on I think my left side, my right side, yeah. My left arm, my right leg, my right knee. My left arm and my right knee were just destroyed. So I get up after just dying for a good 5 seconds, and my leg pulsating. There's little to no visual damage, but it's just
The pain is crazy.
terrible pain. My arm, I can't move it whatsoever. So later at that night, because I was just limping and shit. So
We
I'm
still ended up going to the homecoming dance, by the way. This man is like, oh, I don't care, we're staying until it closes. I'm like,
yeah, so I'm just like, I was limping, so I'm just like, fuck this. So I literally mid-dance, I'm just like, bam, 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 my knee right back in place.
Wait, you dislocated it?
I guess I did. I fully on, my knee right back into place 6 times.
And then you didn't feel a dang
I
thing.
didn't feel a dang thing.
Oh, patella dislocation.
Okay.
It felt.
actually, I don't think
Better
that was a
afterwards.
dislocation.
I
Actually,
don't know.
I don't think that was a dislocation because when I dislocated my ankle,
I just popped some.
everything went numb.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
when
but
I popped it back
this
into
is-
place, the pain, bro, the pain.
Yeah, mine was just kind
Patella's
of.
different because it's like a free moving disc. When it's out, it really hurts. You put it back in, and it pretty much the pain level 0.
Oh.
almost
Yeah,
instantly.
that's
Maybe
it was
one
literally.
Then that could have been,
It
then
was
that could have
literally.
been a knee dislocation then.
Yeah, it was really bad, and then I just right back into place, and then I think it was right back into place, but then I was like, damn.
I mean, you really still
I
want to
feel
see it.
good.
I mean, you still
Damn.
really want to see a doctor after that, but
I still haven't.
No,
And then
still hasn't. Everybody knows.
my wrist, I just let that mess around for a little while, for about a week, and then it started getting better and shit.
Yeah.
So
and next.
okay, right back to you.
Okay. I haven't even thought of my next story yet. Continue. Okay.
You need to freaking start thinking.
I know. Already. I'd say for my next worst experience is probably gonna be at a fair. This one doesn't involve any injuries or bullying or
No,
anything like that.
Wait, no.
But this one was at the Lot Pond Fair. And anywho, so it was getting kind of close to that time where the wristbands end. Wristbands end at 9. And for those of you who don't know, but anyway, so I was like, I've got time for my ride. So I get in line for the drop ride, and the operator lets me on, but then the clock switches to 10 o'clock, and he makes me get off. I'm so pissed.
You should switch at least to 1.
I
Damn.
know.
Alright. Now, time for something I like to call the reason why I quit working at Culver's after 8 freaking months. Okay, so
Yep.
I was working there for a while. It was fine. And then came winter. Winter was a pain in the neck, especially during the freaking lunch rush. Lunch rush was terrible, especially for the drive-thru, because for those of you who don't know about my drive-thru here in Waupun, to go out the back door with the stuff in hand and go to the car with the number on it. It's freezing, it sucks, and it's running back and forth. It's a freaking work. It's terrible. Like you've seen like the ones, like the one in Beaver Dam. You'll have the drive-through and they'll hand you your food through that.
Yep.
No,
Well, Pond doesn't have that.
I know, it sucks.
Unless they're very backed up and they're able to hand you your food.
It's
right
like
away.
then they'll hand you the
But that's
food.
very rare.
Yeah, but for us, think that, but we're always backed up even though we're not. It sucks.
It's because it doesn't look backed up in the front, but then
No.
the
When you get
back,
to the
is,
back.
the back is always backed up.
Anyway, yes, it's winter. It is icy. There's a ridiculous amount of salt down. So I'm running in order, like I always do. And then as I'm coming back, I'm running because it's lunch rush and these people are gonna get cranky if I don't give them their food. I slip, fall, land on my freaking right elbow. I sit there for like a good minute before coming out. Before someone comes out and they finally pick me up. They take me into the office. For some, of course, like a dick manager would, they reviewed the surveillance footage, and they didn't even see most of the freaking accident itself. And then a freaking idiot manager that I had, his name was Cody. He looks at the soles of my shoes and says, "These aren't work grade non-slip." I said, yes they are. And then we got into a whole freaking argument about it. That's the reason why I quit. I mean, I was out for like a week with some kind of sprain injury to my elbow because I couldn't flex or I couldn't extend or re-extend. I couldn't bring in or extend my elbow very much. So, yeah, and like I have had it. He told me all I had to do was get work slip. Then he tells me that we have to get it from a specific website.
That's bullshit.
He never told us we had to do it before.
Unless it's specifically
Never.
told, then it's bullshit.
Never specifically told us. Just said they had to be work grade non-slip shoes. Those were work grade non-slip shoes.
Yeah. I know your shoes.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
They couldn't freaking. And of course, and then after the weekend, I handed my uniform. I'm done. I was freaking done. I couldn't. And then I come to find out, like a month later, Cody gets promoted. He doesn't get fired. He gets promoted because I'm not the only person that quit because of that guy. Half of the previous staff we had quit because of that manager, and he gets promoted for it. So yeah, that's one of my more.
Good job. You minimize our staff. You get promoted.
Yeah, seriously,
asshole.
it's bullshit.
Because you're maximizing productivity.
That is not maximizing productivity.
No, that's minimizing
person.
Because
productivity.
if you hadn't noticed, most of that staff at that location gone.
Yeah.
Like, and most of the, like we all know, like the period of time where like staffing was low, orders weren't getting out as fast as they were.
It took like an hour.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. It
It
was
was
insane.
ridiculous.
We kind of stopped going to Cody because it took too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now it's just
Anyway,
now
yeah,
it's
like,
just Taco Bell.
that's like
taking
my
forever.
biggest. That's like my biggest F that guy's story. I hate that guy.
Okay. We have made it to 28 minutes. So, if you because I don't really have a story, if you guys.
Okay, I've got another story.
Okay, one more.
One
This is
last
my-
story,
yeah, this
and
is
then
your
we're gonna
last
go to
one.
the last little extra bit
Yeah. Okay.
to let that matter.
Yeah. Like okay, the outro. Anyway, so mine is actually similar to his with a management issue.
Oh boy.
But it's at my current job, which really is kind of like not a big deal. But I think it's kind of dumb that she's telling me this. That she told me this like 4 weeks ago. Anyway, so I now work at Ace Hardware here in town. Fine, no big deal. Anyway, so one day, one of my coworkers asked me to help him get down a cooler from the top rack. Fine, so I get up on the 8-foot ladder. My manager walks over. Logan, I'm not sure if you're not sure if you're allowed to be on the ladders. I'm like, you're just telling me this now? I've worked here for 6 months. And throughout those 6 months, I have been on a ladder. Like, I've been on ladders multiple times. And you're just telling me this now.
He ain't no toddler.
It's always with these
Thank you.
freaking stores that they can never ever freaking tell you stuff until
Yeah.
it becomes freaking relevant.
But
it's
communication sucks.
But
bro.
it's-
Just sometimes. Sometimes communication sucks. I'm just say that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So a lot of business have problems with that.
Huh.
Anyway.
Unless
Yeah.
they're like owned specifically by one person, like YouTube.
Yeah.
Then they have to keep.
Melanie.
What?
Our old, when we first started working at the hotel, we
Oh.
had this old manager named Melanie. She was not nice. She was
Marty, you're a greasy bastard. Sorry, I think I had a
Okay.
frog in my throat.
no,
Sorry.
I think that the information is still somewhat protected by law.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. So yeah, she
So
didn't tell you this.
at least wait a while before we do that. Okay.
Right.
So we're gonna end this part. Okay. We're gonna have a little extra bit going on to this. So we're gonna let Mr. Unknown Man leave. So
Mr. Mystery Man.
so thank you for being here with us.
Yes, thank you. Well, I guess we'll catch you in the next one, next
Yeah.
Monday.
Yep.
Yep.
Monday.
Next Monday.
Alrighty.
Okay. Well. See ya.
See ya.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are we gonna add this bit onto this? Oh no, you just ended it, did you? No. Alright. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Remember, you're secondary.
I'm secondary.
I
Yep.
am main. So
Okay.
when I stop talking. Okay. So welcome to our next new section of our episode called "The Mystery of History," where we talk about famous people and their children throughout their lives.
Ooh.
Okay. So for today, we'll be going back to the 1500s to the early 1600s and talk about William Shakespeare's oldest daughter, Susanna Shakespeare. If you would like to give me some questions to answer that would be relevant to this section of this episode.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah.
I said let's go. Wait. Oh. Okay. Let me get a second to think. Okay, I'm ready. So when Suzanne was born, did the name mean anything important?
Actually, the name did mean something important. Actually did. The supposed meaning of the name Susanna was supposed to mean in correspondence with the premarital pregnancy of the parents, otherwise meant spotless, meaning clean or pure.
So from what you were saying, I would think that there is a religious aspect to this. So was there a point of time Suzanne was baptized?
Yes. Susanna got baptized at the church in Stratford upon Avon in May 26, 1583.
I noticed that you said the baptism date and not the baptism date and not the date Suzanne was born. Why is that?
So in the mid 1500s, the actual birth date wasn't recorded, but instead the baptismal date was recorded. This was due to the actual baptismal process only being from a couple hours to a couple days away from the actual birth, so they didn't need to put both baptismal and birth date in the record.
So going a little past that, was Suzanne ever in school?
In that period of time, and with that area she was in, they did not allow Susanna to go to school, but some sources actually say that she was tutored or actually went to school due to finding two different signatures, meaning that she may actually went to school at some point.
So this may be a large jump, but what happened after the father of Suzanne died?
So when William Shakespeare died, the father, on April 23rd, 1616, Susanna was given most of the property, which included the two houses on Henley Street, which William Shakespeare inherited from his father, several pieces of land around Stratford, and the house called the New Place, which is one of the finest houses in Stratford, which Susanna later moved in it with her husband.
Was there a big event that happened before Suzanne's death?
There was actually one that seemed very important, which was in 1643. Susanna actually hosted the Queen Henrietta, who was the wife of King Charles, with the Queen bringing thousands of horses and hundreds of wagons for a 3-day stay, because of the Queen being a enthusiastic theater goer and have had a interest in learning about Shakespeare.
So, when did Suzanne die?
Susanna died on July 11th, 1649, due to supposed old age at the age of 66, and was buried beside her husband, who died the year of 1625, only 24 years before Susanna, at the church in Stratford-upon-Avon.
That was pretty interesting. Let's hope we can get back to this next week.
Let's just hope.